Hi there, I'm Mark Wills, the largest notary signing agent coach in America with over 70,000 notaries that I've helped to date. And I truly hope this video you're about to watch brings you a ton of value. So whether you are just researching becoming a signing agent, just became a signing agent, or been a signing agent for a while, I truly hope that this video brings you one step closer to whatever your goal may be. Happy learning.
And I just kind of wanted to give you like an update with my business and get some advice from you.
Okay.
So I'm from the Bay Area. I started my business in 2021.
Yep.
And then life happened. So
Yep.
I had to stop my business in 2023.
Yep.
And at that time, I was full-time. And so I had to get a job, a 9-to-5.
Yep.
So I have a 9-to-5 now, and I'm starting to get back
Okay.
into it. But
Hey.
now I'm doing it part-time.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to market myself as a part-time notary, because I've heard you say they don't have to know that you're part-time.
You beat me to it.
But then I've watched your recent On the Road
Yep.
podcast episode with, I think her name was Shatia.
Yeah.
Where she kind of marketed herself as like, I am your weekend after hours notary. So I kind of need some advice on how should I go about marketing?
Yeah, let me say this. I'm proud of you. I mean, life happens to all of us. I tell every student that we all have a story, but we're all in charge of how that story ends. And so I'm just proud of you for getting back up. We all got one. You know, I got one. And so I'm just proud of you because a lot of people play victim and they're not a victor. And so you're obviously a victor. And so I want to make sure you get your own flowers and getting back. And so you're doing it, girl. Okay. So I want to say this crystal clear. Not to you, but to everybody, is there's not one wrong or right way of building that business, of this business. My point is, like, I do feel that, like when I walk in and you talk to an escrow wallet company, they want to feel like you're all in. Like nobody really wants to work with somebody who's kind of half in, half out. Now, Shatia has a very successful business. She's like an LSS OG. And she's been doing this for years that way. So my point is, I don't want to discredit that because it's working for her. And so my one man's opinion is going in and saying, hey, I just want to work with you, especially on the direct side. If they gave you a $200 signing at 10 o'clock on a Tuesday, my bet is you'd figure out how to get there. I could be wrong, even with the 9-to-5. And so I don't know why you would pigeonhole yourself just to evenings and weekends notary. I would be like, hey, I'll take a freaking 3 o'clock on a Wednesday for $250. Like, you're in the Bay, right? So like, I don't know why I would lose that opportunity. And not only is it an opportunity for money, it's also an opportunity to create a relationship.
Right.
But if they're only waiting to call you for truly their evenings and weekends, I feel like you're missing opportunity to create a relationship, not even money, but just that relationship building. Because they're like, oh, I would have called Andrea 3 other times this month, but none of them were at 5 o'clock or later, and you're losing not only the money, but the opportunity to be like, no. Like, let's create a relationship. So again, Shatia's kicking butt, taking names, and I don't want to take that away from her. It's obviously worked. So I'm going to end with this. What I teach all you students is marketing is about A/B testing. We shouldn't, if you're a really good marketer, irrelevant of your industry, you never assume one marketing way is the only way. So my point is this. I would take 5 EOs or direct marketing sources, give them the full-time pitch, right? Then go another source, give them the weekend pitch and see which one lands better.
Right.
So I wouldn't give one or the other because remember, you're a businesswoman and businesses understand A/B testing. And so I would just test both and maybe it lands better with Shatia's version than mine. And again, there's no wrong or right way. What I will say is this, and I know you've been an LSSer for a while, is we just got to lose all the excuses. You can build this part-time. You know you can. You've seen it done by Shatia. You've seen it by Dev Patel, another Bay Area legend, right? And so you just got to make sure you're just doing the work. That's all it is, right? Just go out and do it. I don't care what you say. I only work Tuesdays at 5:30. Cool. I just need you out there saying it because the universe gives back what you put out, right? And so I just need the effort. And don't stop. Use your lunches like you are right now. Remember, open house over the weekend, networking events. So those, what I love about you thus far in this conversation is you're not making an excuse that you're part-time. You're like, Mark, I get I can build it. So I'm using you as an inspiration. And I'm also encouraging you to keep this mindset so you can build this thing back where you were. So lunchtime, open houses, networking events in the evenings. Obviously, network with our angel, our ambassador Chanel up in Sacramento, making sure you're getting those local LSS students and to give you business. But I'm just proud of you because like life happens, and it's not what happens to us; it's how we respond. And I hope everyone's getting inspired by you. Just keep going because that's what life's about, man.
I appreciate that.
We all have a story, but we're also in charge of how that story ends.
Okay.
All of us.
Right.
And we're not supposed to compare stories. We all got our own SHIT, right? It's there. But we're all in charge of how it ends. And we can't forget that. Okay. So I'm glad you're here rewriting the end of your story. A beginning of it's what I should say, girl. But keep the energy, keep the momentum. You're as beautiful as ever. The smile's there. I feel it. I see it. And I'm here if you need anything, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate you, Mark.
All right, girl. Bye. I hope that video brought you a ton of value. And if you want to continue to get information just like this, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. And of course, if you have any questions about what you just watched, don't hesitate to comment below as I'll get back to you 100%. And if you're interested and you could use some free information, I'll be becoming a notary signing agent. Simply click the link below.